1. Oh, hello, everybody.
And there it is.
Welcome back. What's up, everybody? Let's see. Marlo is here. Kills is here. Mom is here. Spunky is here. Let's see. We also got Craig and Wendy Bent is here. How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Is your night treating you well? How's your Friday? Yeah, man. 60K.
Yeah.
That happened.
It's a lot of people.
Like, I don't think I know 60,000 people in general. Like,
It's 4 Madison Square Gardens.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I believe Madison Square Garden holds it's like 22,000 or something like that.
Man, that's just, it's still
Or
something.
sorry, three.
Oh, is it 3?
Three.
One is astronomical.
That's
just,
I can math.
to be fair, I don't know what the metrics are. So,
I don't know what the
but yeah, guys, 60K, and it's nuts because knowing how last year started and just, being like, yeah, we had 15 people and the majority of those people were family and some friends, and the majority of our views, I think, were us watching the videos and trying to make it work. And it's just it's weird that like we're starting a new year and it's like, okay, we have an audience and they like what we do. It's like, wait, what? Like,
it was weird.
It's insane.
It was weird. It's like, I mean, think about it. Within a year, that is, let's just say 60,000 people that were like, cool, I'll click subscribe.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of a lot.
Yeah, it's something
so thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's something every day. Like I'm still processing it, and like I'm really thinking about it now that like everybody's in here and like they're hanging out, and it's like, oh yeah, like, you guys are a part of that. That's a lot. So it's cool though. It's a really nice thing. So. But
what do we got going on over here? I see him coming through a little bit.
Let's see here. Let's see. Cameron Campbell says, I've watched a ton of reactors. You guys are just authentic to the bone. Love it, and makes me feel like I'm watching the bands I love for the first time again. So thanks to you.
Awesome.
Cameron, thank you, man. That's crazy. It's nuts, the comments and the messages that we get, and like people consistently saying like just those really nice things. So it's just it's really appreciated, man.
Awesome. We've said it before, but the like negative to positive ratio as far as like comments and things like that are astronomical. So haven't really had to experience like the terrible side of YouTube yet. Yet is the key word.
Kink.
Yeah.
So
here he comes. There we go.
Let's see here. Sean Way says, I need one of those Ronnie shirts. I've been following him since Escape the Fate started. Yeah, it's links in the description if you want to support the show. You can find it on Bonfire. There's a couple of other things that are on there too.
Yeah.
You got a new shirt that's actually in some of the videos that are coming up.
So, well, I'm wearing it right now.
Duh. Oh my God. See, you were wearing a different shirt earlier and I didn't even pay attention. So,
that wasn't a studio shirt. So
let's see. Damage says, you guys turn me on to Ice 9 Kills. Dude, awesome. That's the one thing that's really cool is that, like we kind of talked about it in our like, year in review video, if that's what you want to call it. But like, it's just like knowing that the channel was the reason, why somebody is into new music and they like rock it in their car. Like, that's so cool. And it's because of you guys, like, it's from the suggestions and, from everything. So it's awesome.
It is kind of interesting as far as like what my, daily routine is when I go to like music now.
Yeah.
As far as like driving or even just listening in my headphones, it's kind of interesting because of this channel.
Yeah.
It's opened me up a lot. So, but
let's see here.
Man, is tomorrow New Year's Eve?
Yes, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Then Sunday will be the first. On to the rest of the year. So
that's I don't like that. I don't like that.
Let's see. Cade says, I asked a long time back as a patron about a specific song, and I was curious if you guys had it in the pipeline still. That would depend on how far back you were, because if it was through messaging, we actually got rid of messaging for requests because it got to be way too much. There was an update on Patreon. We basically just were like, guys, like if you don't want to support us, we get it, but we have to make this change because there's like we're gonna disappoint everybody, if we keep trying to do it like this, because it was too specific and it wasn't like a group effort. It was very different. So what you can do is
too much, man.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah. It's just what you can do is that we do suggestion posts every week. So it's one of those. They're usually on Monday and Tuesday. And then what will happen is that we take all the suggestions and then, take just like a group of them and then allow the patrons to make a decision. And yeah, it's been,
and then
it's been pretty cool,
and then we still do also like through comments and stuff like that.
Yes.
We try to balance it out a little bit, but
yeah, because we record 3 patron reactions every week, and those usually get recorded on Sundays, and then they get released throughout the rest of the week. So
yeah,
and then the other 4 are like comment suggestions or like us still going through like NF or Black Ink or things like that.
Man, speaking of, like, we just finished the search.
Oh yeah, guys. Oh my god.
Oh man,
that was. Like to listen to Trauma and know that it's like, okay, a chapter of our NF is done. Like it's in completion. Like,
and then it went into clouds. Like that's what was crazy. Like what it kind of flows into. But yeah, the search is something that I'm definitely looking forward to just being able to play.
Yeah, it's I'm actually really excited for a therapy session because
there's still some on there. God, see?
Yeah, there's a lot. Like I mean, now to be fair, the search had way more songs on it, I think, than any other album that he did.
Okay.
Because even like Clouds is short, but he still makes
that's a mixtape though.
Well, I mean, it is, but it's maybe that's
there's a difference.
Maybe that's what it's different.
There's a difference.
But let's see here. Let's see. Tyler Evat says 60K, so well deserved. I started watching when the NF journey started, and I am beyond happy I stayed. Y'all make my days so much better. Congrats. Well, thank you, man.
Thank you.
That's awesome. I actually kind of went through the other night and played some of the playlist of our journey just to kind of like look at, some differences and just like how, we started going through NF before like any of the graphics or anything was like around us.
Oh my
like,
God,
it was like, and it's so crazy that that's the people, that's the video that people find us with. It's like, 'cause they're like, oh my God, like you guys got to listen to this, and this. And it's like, oh, thank you for not judging, anything. Like it's just so
it's oh my God, and especially from like video gameplay too. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like just like the whole look, the intro, everything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah. Let's see. So Kate says it wasn't on Patreon. It was actually the live stream. I started supporting you guys there too. And you said you would go ahead and write on the whiteboard for me. That would depend on how long ago it was. I'm going to be actually taking all the whiteboard stuff because they've been saved on my phone for a while. And we've been kind of getting traction of like, making sure that we have the healthy amount of, okay, cool. Like Patreon's taking care of, these things. So to be honest, I've not handled that well as far as like, making notes. I've not really checked them. But
what song was it?
I don't think he said.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But yeah, regardless, man, is that we will definitely we're gonna go through a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna try to work something out to where like we make something public or whatever. Like, hey guys, this is the stuff that was voted on by super chats. Like the community supported us. It's not necessarily a Patreon thing. So like, what do you guys want, or like what do you think? So this year's gonna be a definite progression. I don't know what it's going to look like, but
yeah,
I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
We talk a lot about it because it's like, what can you really do as far as a reaction channel to like really like mix it up? But there's different things that we can do, like try to change the room look or different things behind us. But okay, what do we got?
So we got Jonathan Jacobs, 1999. Thank you so much, sir. Congrats on 60K, guys. You've done it and still going. Here's to 60K more. I love waking up to new reactions from you guys. Keep on keeping on. Okay, keep on keeping on.
Thank you.
So, thank man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's insane to think, because even Social Blade says like, it's like, oh, we're going to reach 100K at this point. And it's like, well, things aren't exactly skyrocketing like they used to be. Like we're hitting a comfortable growth.
We are. Like I've been noticing some stuff that I'll be looking at. But yeah, the last time I looked at Social Blade, it's been a couple of weeks, but it still projected us like close to 100K like in February.
Yeah, and I'm foresee that, but
I don't know that, but that would be nice.
I mean, honestly, like right now, like I'm not even worried about necessarily the growth of the channel. Like I am so obsessed with when is Ronnie and NF going to drop their new stuff. Dude.
I know.
Like I seriously feel like I've been waiting 10 years. Like it's like, oh my God. And it's not even been that long. Like it's just,
that's what I was going to say, is that it's not even been that long. Like think about, like we went to Incarceration just a couple months ago, man. Like it's not been that long since like Voices in My Head and stuff like that. But
let's see. Damage, Ink, Uzmuk. I don't know, but Damage. We'll just call you Damage.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm
$5. Right. Thank you so much, man. Says, do Anthrax bring the noise? Have you really listened to Anthrax?
I've never really listened. I know who they are,
right?
But
like
I've never really paid attention.
Okay, because I think that the only thing that I know from them is Madhouse. It was on Guitar Hero. It was like, it's our Madhouse. Dun, 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 dun.
Who is the guy that it was Dimebag? Who did he play for? Dimebag Daryl.
He played for a Pantera.
Yeah. Because that was like Nick's favorite band.
I was like, wait, did you do like another band?
I don't know, but that was like Nick's shit right there, and I never really listened to him. So like, I heard he was a wicked guitar player.
Yes.
So
yeah. It's Pantera is, guys. If we can get Eric to react to some Pantera, that'd be pretty cool. Because actually, that would be kind of a new journey for me too. Because I really only know like their staple, and I'm pretty sure I've never heard Cemetery Gates, which is supposed to be like a light song. It's like, it's almost kind of like, what comes to my mind is like, think of like Buckethead, like mystical, like clean picking and things like that.
Buckethead too, like, oh my God, I always forget about that guy, and then like every once in a while I'm like, this fucking guy. But no, it was
he's bananas, dude.
I think it was I seen this meme where it was like, I think it was Dimebag, and it was like making fun of Justin Bieber a while ago, and it was like he couldn't go on stage because he had a cold or something.
That was Zach Wilde.
Oh, with the bloody.
Yeah, because he cut his fingers and was still playing, and it's like, nah, dude. Like, even I've got limits, bro. Like, no, that's just like,
again. What is it with musicians and fucking up their shit? Like, videos on stage. Like,
yeah, I don't know what happened to his hands, but I just remember seeing the picture and all the blood, and like, it's
I thought
dude,
they said it was like a hangnail, and it just from him moving his hand.
Oh God.
It was just like, well, not that it was like ripping his hand up, but you're moving your hand a bunch. It's just slinging.
Right.
Anyways,
let's see here. It's Lord Tasty.
It was a bloodbath.
Lord Tasty asks, what are your thoughts on From Ashes to New? Well, I think that from like your first experience seeing the Christmas song, like that would be best to,
those dudes are awesome.
Yeah.
Those cool dudes are awesome, and the fact that they saw saw the episode and all that, like that was even cooler. But dude, that like, I listened to that song I don't know how many times over Christmas.
Oh really? Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Now I told you, it's like my new shit right there. Man, that's Christmas music to me.
Well, what I will say is that I was more exposed to From Ashes to New when they had their original melodic singer. From what I understand, he left the band just because it wasn't like an issue with anybody, but it was just more so like, nah, man, this lifestyle is just not for me. Like,
interesting.
He didn't want to be away from his family. He didn't want to be, doing like, he wanted to be out there doing music because he's passionate, but it was one of those like, nah, dude, I'll do this at home. Like, I'll produce this from home or whatever. So, but yeah, so hearing their new lead singer with a few of the songs I've heard, the one I've definitely heard is Crazy, and that song is awesome. And that was kind of the first time I was introduced to the new voice, and I was like, okay.
Was that the first song that we did though?
No, that's the first song we ever did was the Christmas one.
That's what I'm saying. So like, was that the first one we did was the Christmas one?
Yes. I thought you said Crazy.
Yeah, I definitely want to do some more of them.
Let's see here. Melanie says, I started listening to your From Ashes to New after your Christmas reaction video. Oh, nice. So that's how you found him? Hell yeah. Nice. That's awesome. Let's see here.
And that's another cool thing is that I've seen so many comments, over time as far as commenting on a certain video going, I came here because of Ronnie but stayed for NF or like stuff like that, where it's like, man, like they wouldn't have known about it either then.
Right.
So that's kind of cool.
Because what I find is that, it's one of those where, you look at, the amount of subscribers you have and you can think to yourself like, oh, like that means I should be pulling, 30K every single video because 55,000 people, like, this is one of the things to remember is that it's like, dude, like, you have a big following, but there's a small percentage that goes from place to place. So it's like, for instance, on Patreon, like we have like, I think like just a little over 100 supporters. And it's like, that's a metric difference than what you would usually get.
Right.
Like, and the same thing goes for your audience. Like, certain people are only around for certain videos. Self-admittedly, there are YouTubers that I watch that I only watch certain pieces of content that they make, and it's like, it's just interesting. So
that's I mean, I'm the same way, always was, but okay,
it fluctuates, no matter what. So let's see, Tyler Yvat, $20. Thank you so much. Can't wait for more Unleash the Archers reactions. Watching Kyle's face light up like a Christmas tree was so awesome. Definitely need to react to Northwest Passage. It's like a metal sea shanty. Well, I tell you what, I think that they're definitely going to be coming back.
Dude, I love me a sea shanty.
Dude, it's actually what's your favorite sea shanty?
It is the one from Pirates.
Is it Johnny Sailor Bolt?
Yes.
Yeah. there's just something really cool about that, because like when you imagine just like a bunch of dudes on a ship just singing in unison, and like it's, you know, captivating, and it's like it was something that kept them going on long journeys. Like it's so cool.
I've listened to different people do that song, and it's interesting because guy or girl that does it hits right.
Yes.
It's weird. So it's just like, it's all around just like a really good song.
Yeah. Oh, it's Abinder3 $4.99 says, so when you started reviewing Blackpink, did your subscriber numbers increase a lot? Yeah. Well,
look, I'm going to be honest with you.
It was kind of nuts.
I woke up one day and realized like, there was a bunch coming through, and I realized we got like 10,000 subscribers in like 19 days.
It was insane.
Like a lot.
And what was cool was that it wasn't just the subscriber count went up. It was like, dude, like the interaction, like everybody just being like, oh my God, you got to listen to this. And like the Blackpink community has just welcomed us with open arms.
Oh yeah.
And it's so cool.
All of them have awesome. Actually, right, I was going to say between, Baby Metal, especially Stray Kids as well. Like they have like, all the communities have really opened up and, enjoyed it. So that's good because we enjoy it. Blackpink, see, Kyle leans a little more towards the Stray Kids, like not by a whole lot, but oddly enough, because my whole thing is the fact of like, I'm not a huge like female artist thing, and that Blackpink still kind of takes number one for me over Stray Kids because it's like, that's weird for me.
I just saw Emily's comment. She said, what's the one song, the one from Whose Line Is It Anyway, when she was saying Sea Shanty, and she went, oh, wait, no, that's an Irish drinking song. Oh, What's great about that sketch is that there's actually one that they screwed it up so bad, and one of them just started gibberish, and they were just like, Yumba Dimba Gibagoo.
I remember that one.
Because they just had nothing left, and Colin looks at the camera and just goes, meow.
He hated that.
Short-circuited. I think it was Drew that said there's nobody that's funnier when they're pissed off than Ryan Stiles. Oh, man. So, Chris, listening to Turning Up the Music by NF, we're going to hit every NF song. We're just going through it in a very specific way. We're going through album by album since we finished finished the journey, and then we've then moved on to the search. Because we put up a poll that was like, hey, guys, like, we know you want more NF content. We want to make more. We want to see what else is out there. So, like, which one do you want first? And it was a resounding for the search. Everybody was like, dude, do that one first. So,
and I mean, I can see why, but it's the fact of, I know that I've said this before, but he doesn't do that, but going backwards still, instead of being like, all right, we're going to start from the beginning now and work our way through the albums and then kind of lead up to where he is now, we're actually going to go backwards.
Yeah. And it's going to be interesting to go back to Mansion, because I remember what Mansion did to me the first time that I listened to it. I mean, I've got it on camera. Like, it's crazy, but what else is hiding?
Right.
So, I'm really wondering.
But the thing is that I often wonder if, I don't want to say ruined, but with us being in the search already done, having maybe things before, like that we're supposed to be leading up to it or something. So I don't know.
Let's see. Damage, $10. Thank you so much. Seriously, do Anthrax bring the noise? It addresses metal and hip hop. Okay. All right. There is going to be a day that's going to come up that I'm just going to go through my phone and just look at all the stuff I took pictures of, because I figured at least having it, and then we can look back on it and like do it. So, but it's been a weird year. A lot of stuff's been happening. Like hell, even like getting to make the video with Thunder Rooster. That was one of the most insane experiences I've ever had.
That was so insane. Fun, and I was so worried because, like I said, I didn't know the song. I don't play an instrument, so for me to like fake it on doing some of these parts, I was so worried. I'm like, if he can't use me, like, I'm not going to be upset. Like, and then I saw it, I'm like, all right, it actually came out pretty good.
Because it was just, everything about it was ridiculous from the moment that it was conceptualized.
From it started,
and it was so cool to have like both Ron and Paul over to be able to, like, for them to be able to like record and their voice, their instruments, and everything, and the fact that we actually recorded a song, like, it was cool. It was just
that's what blows my mind the most, is that I forget that it wasn't just you guys lip syncing everything and not playing, you know, the real guitars and stuff. You guys really did all of that. That sound that you guys had, it was all you guys doing it. I always forget that.
Well, what was funny is I don't know if you still have the video clip on your phone. But,
I do.
So Ron and I think, and I think Paul was there too. It was the three of us were in the office, and we were getting Ron's screaming vocals.
I was in the kitchen.
And, you know, Eric had come home and was like, oh, hey, guys, what's up? He's like, yeah, I'll be in a minute, you know, whatever. And so I looked at Ron and I was like, all right, man, let's do this next part. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to scream this. So he can metal scream, and he's good at it. And
he's actually really good at it.
Just this tall man, just like bearded man, just like doing stuff.
A Viking.
And then what was it? It was like 10 minutes later. I checked my phone and I saw you texted me, and you were like, I am dying right now. Like, it was just like, because it was out of nowhere. It went from, oh yeah, Ron, give me a little more, you know, give me some volume on the end there, and then give me a on the end of it. And he was like, oh, okay, cool.
And I'm standing in the kitchen, not even 10 feet away. And so I just started recording, like me standing here, like, oh my God, like this is what I'm hearing in the other room. It was hilarious.
So Kirk just asked a good question. He said, any chance there can be a donation option where I give you money from my wallet? But specific. I hope it's from your wallet, not a shoe. But I'm kidding. No, but money from your wallet, and I show you a song to get your reaction. Sort of like a viewer show's reaction. Doesn't have to be recorded / uploaded. I would say with the workload right now, that's not going to happen. We wouldn't be able to do something like that. But if things down the road change that we have more time to delegate to Rykerroad, that could be a big possibility. We could do something like that. Like, I don't know if we'd be able to balance doing individual things. Like, if we've talked about, like, you know, the possibility of like maybe doing a Skype meetup or something like that.
I was also going to say in the fact of like how we were thinking maybe about like doing movie reactions that aren't on actual YouTube. It would be behind a paywall just because of copyright issues. We didn't want to do that, but that is kind of what he's talking about a little bit. But individually, that could get a lot.
Because we've already kind of been down that road, and that was
the whole Patreon thing.
Lori's here. What's up, honey? It says she says when y'all go back with NF, don't be surprised if things you've already heard suddenly make more sense. You could have some aha moments. He's really good at linking things, dude.
That's
100%.
That's what I was saying, is that with us kind of going literally backwards, it seems like at the moment where it was like, well, maybe we like ruined something, and you know, in a sense, but who knows? But
let's see here. So,
man,
let's see here. Oh, so Ben Roden says, congrats, boys, on 60K. Great accomplishment. Need way more 21 Pilots reactions. Well, dude, you're going to be very happy because more are coming.
I was just jamming out to 21 Pilots on my way home today.
It's
Lane Boy's my shit.
Well, it's right now. I'm actually really excited to listen to 21 Pilots on the new speaker setup that we got today. So that's I've been trying to get more intense with like producing music and doing stuff. So like getting to hear those snare and like the hi-hat hits, just like that fast, just like driving thing, like, oh god,
dude, I love it. I love it. Yeah, dude, it's gonna sound good in here.
Let's see here. So Millie Whelan asks, what did you guys get for Christmas? So I got 2 little wooden trinkets that Dad made me, and what it was that it was in the shape of my new 7-string. He is very good at working with wood. Excuse me. It's one of those where it's like I would wake up certain mornings, I don't know, like when I was maybe like 15, and there would be just like a new like table underneath of the tree outside that Mom could like work and like do planning stuff on. Like, he just always makes amazing stuff. And so I got those 2 things, and they're like catch-all stuff. I can throw like my guitar picks in them. Like, I love that kind of controlled chaos and everything, so I love that. And then he also made us a plaque that it's almost like an award thing that says, 57,000 subscribers, within, however many months. So that's currently hung up in the house. And I'm trying to think of what else. I know there was more, but and your box.
Dude, this was one of the greatest things ever.
This is awesome.
So
Dad's been getting into laser etching.
That is my dog that he put on just a little stash box I got.
Because what did he say? He said that Devin drew the picture of Thor.
Well, it was an actual photo of him, and then Devin, drew it for him. But, and then he did the wooden plaque, and then Meg got me. Oh, dude, I cannot wait for it to get here.
Yeah.
She got me a
so
Alex
cool.
Terrible, the gold mask and a cookies bag, like backpack.
Yeah, dude, I cannot wait for when we do the next launch reveal when you have the mask. Like, dude, that is just, oh my God, it's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
Because I would imagine that you would still be able to talk with it because the mouth moves.
Oh,
so
I'm wearing it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm so wearing it.
So, actually, I'm thinking about, like, I thought about getting my own because I thought maybe, like, down the road for, like, if I record, like, guitar covers or something like that, like, something fun to have on, like, maybe, like, you know, do a Slipknot kind of thing where it's, like, maybe wear a mask, like, for every different video or something. So, but, yeah, so.
Because I was looking at it, they do have, I'm pretty sure they have a mesh around the eyes.
Okay.
So the only thing is that trying to maybe see would kind of suck a little bit on a video, but
yeah.
I don't care. I'll still wear it.
Let's see. Spyro says, hey, hi guys. I love your reactions, specifically Falling in Reverse. You guys can do some reactions of my favorite band called Nothing More. You can start with the music. This is the time lost. Dude, we in a weird situation, we had a week where there weren't enough videos and stuff. Like it's kind of almost a haze now because like, it was just like we kind of just made it that week. And we had a couple of slots that were open for days, and it was like, damn, like, what are we going to do like to make content? Because we were in a situation where like we had already made the content that was coming out and the content didn't cover those days. We recorded a reaction to Nothing More, and it was Don't Stop, and it was like beginning of last year, and that one got uploaded. It didn't do well, but I'm curious to try some new stuff with the new setup because that band is awesome. So hell yeah. AJ Williams,
thank you.
$10. Thank you, sir. You guys rock, and I love your channel, and I appreciate your help, Kyle. You are the best. Hey, we spoke on Instagram, so which I'm going to check out your video after the live. So I'm not ignoring you. Just don't worry. We're going to check it out.
Speaking of, if anybody is in here, I went to the post office and got a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
A lot of it is for the Shut Up and Eat It. I would imagine a different person than who was the last person that sent it?
It was Meg.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff here, and it didn't have a name attached to it, any of it. So it was one of them. I'm going to say one thing that we got.
Yeah, because we don't want to spoil everything. Let me just say this. We are going to be in absolute hell. It's going to be bad, but it's going to be good for your entertainment.
I actually only think one is going to be bad, and it's the one I am going to say. We got a scorpion.
They sent us
a black scorpion.
I don't know
how big it is. I have not opened it
because we made it very clear. We were like, look, guys, we are not.
Wait, I think John. Was it? Did you?
Wait, John.
Did you send all of it?
What did you send, John? Let us know. Like, if there's anybody in here that sent us stuff to the PO box, please tell us who it is from.
There was a bunch of stuff. Like there was like some drinks. There was some other things to eat. So again, none of it had like a name.
Yeah, no, it was because there's been a couple of times like when I would almost throw a box away and then I would open it up and I'm like, oh, this is from Spunky. Okay, got it. Like, and it was okay. This makes sense.
I just don't know if it like maybe got lost in it, because that's why I was like, I'm assuming this was all from one person.
Well, because even then, like, I try to keep track of like even the Patreon stuff, because usually like whenever somebody sends us something, they will message us on Patreon of like if they like support us on there. We've also gotten Instagram messages, whatever, but like they're really good about it of like, hey man, I've got perishables in here, make sure you check this soon. Like there was no warning of this crazy stuff showing up.
Luckily nothing was like needing to be like but that's the thing is that, sorry guys, if you guys have been messaging Rykerroad's Instagram, I took like a week off. I just didn't really check it. Yeah,
that was the right decision, man. Absolutely.
All of it.
Drinks, flavored candy canes, scorpion grass.
All right.
Dude, oh, John, dude, everybody please, dude, give John a round of applause. Dude, actually,
dude,
I hate you. No, man, I'm super excited for that episode because, dude, I don't know like what happened. If you're just joining us, we're talking about the show we're trying to do with, you know, all the other reactions and stuff, is that we're going to do Shut Up and Eat It. And John sent in a scorpion.
Yep.
He sent in grasshoppers, as he just said right there, and some flavored candy canes. One of them is really,
Question.
So, what?
Do you want to do it all in one episode? Like,
I don't know.
I'm saying his stuff and Meg's stuff.
Probably. Actually, no.
Actually, Meg's stuff isn't as bad.
No, Meg is just going to be kind of like, it'll be almost like trying Japanese candy.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be
for the most part. Yeah.
So, But dude, yeah.
Dude, thank you.
Yeah, John,
and the
thank
drink,
you so much.
The energy drink. Oh my God. It's called Pussy.
It's literally, I saw it. There was like 3 cans, and Brad was here, and how many?
There's still like 5 more. Yeah, that's why I was like,
oh my
here,
God.
take one. I was like, he was like, here, smell. I'm like, nope. And I was like, don't tell me what it tastes like either. Yep. So,
let's see here.
Wait, what?
See, Dominic Apolito says, let's see, once I find my service MREs, I'll send some your way too. Dude, we would love to try an MRE. That'd be cool. Let's see, Quinzelli.
I have, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Long time ago.
Quinzelli, 10. Thank you so much. Got to get back to work. Just wanted to stop in and say I hope you had a Merry Christmas and hope you are safe and have a Happy New Year. Stay awesome, guys. Quinzelli, thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate it. Yeah, and I hope that your New Year's is safe too, but have some fun.
Right.
Do your thing. Watch the ball drop. So.
Let's see. Okay, it's pronounced Poussey.
It's Poussey.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure if I remember from like Orange is the New Black, that's what she was named after.
Okay.
But it looked like her name was Pussy.
It's Megan said.
But thanks, dude. That's funny.
Megan said, not bad this time. LMAO, you have no idea what I'm getting ready. Oh, she's got something else she's gonna send to us. It's not bad stuff or like anything that's like,
Great.
So it's gonna be like.
No, I know.
Okay. I was like, did I not say that? Like, I was like,
did I not say that right?
Let's see here. Yeah, the energy drink is from England. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I freaked out when I ate a cricket. And eating that thing like.
But this one says marinated. Like they literally look like they're good and coated.
No. I'm talking about the scorpion. Like I freaked out when we ate the crickets. Like,
here's my thing.
Another bug. It's an arachnid. Like it's got girth. Like,
so here's the thing with that is that it's only one. We're gonna have to have it like so that I have some and you have some.
I'm freaking out already, and we're not even. Oh, Fast and the Curious says they're crunchy and salty.
Wait, which ones?
I'm assuming it's it's either one.
It's either I don't know if it's the crickets or if he's talking the scorpion. Hey man,
AJ
you said it. You're like, I'll do a scorpion. Fine, I'm not doing a tarantula. He listened, motherfucker.
What I was trying to say was I would do a scorpion before I would eat it. Like, let's be clear. If there was a spider that was in this room that I had to eat, I would leave the state because I would not be. No, if there's a scorpion in front of me, I'm gonna tough it out. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. But no, dude, I draw the line at hair and no, I can't do it.
This guy.
No, man. Let's see. Soli 76.8. Any Blackpink reactions coming up? Yes, actually, there is a new one coming out day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Or maybe. Wait. No. I think it's tomorrow. I think that's the next one.
Either one. So yeah, it'll be either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So both the videos are rendered. So Amber's here. What's up? Let's see here. Chris says, Kyle, there's a spider behind you.
Well, technically yes, because of Pennywise.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
I think that's what. Is that what you were referring to?
And of children. Let's see. Fuji Fool, $10. I saw you guys did some baby metal, keeping to some Japanese metal bands. I recommend. Let's see, Decor. Oh, interesting. Okay. I think. I think you both would like them a lot. Drag Out, Red Eye, Earthworm are reaction worthy. I need some water.
No. I came prepared. Yeah.
Are we about to share a glass? No? Okay.
No.
I thought you were going to be all like, yeah, here, man, have some of my water.
No.
Oh my God, Meg says, Eric says, we got a scorpion. I said, as a pet? He says, no, to eat. Oh, man.
She did too. I was like, we got it. She's like, oh, because I've always said that like I'd own a scorpion. Like
I would too. They're not a spider, so
one of my exes was like, what do you want that for? I'm like, because it's cool. And they're like, well, what are you going to do with it? You can't pet it. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm like, it's just to look at. It's cool. What do you mean?
It's a pet rock. I know what I signed up for.
Yeah, like, exactly.
Cody Blaine, $5. Thank you so much, man. Keep being exactly who you are, making a difference in my life for sure, Cody in Texas. Well, Cody in Texas, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it, brother. As long as you guys want to keep watching, we'll keep making content.
Right. So. Like, I don't get it, but here we are. So-
Oh God, AJ Williams. He said that they're remaking Arachnophobia. That has some promise. Like that could be a good time.
It does.
Just don't make it CG.
My problem. Well, see, right. But my problem is with things like that. It's like The Breakfast Club, or I'm trying to think of like some other things where it's like
Jaws, or like
yeah,
these,
you don't remake that shit.
No, and it's because the only thing
at all.
I'm hopeful that it has the same kind of almost humor and kind of quirkiness of the original with that like 90s feel, or they completely deviate from it and go just straight horror.
Dude.
Like, it's just like, because could you imagine a spider movie that is actually terrifying? Like, I mean, the original was, but like getting rid of like, the John Goodman character of like, yeah, there's no spider here. Like,
I was going to say, like, if John Goodman is not in this, at least as a cameo, I quit.
Yeah,
not this. I'm just saying quit movies.
Let's see here. Chris Debbage, we get this question a lot, but not everybody knows it. What do we do as full-time jobs? I work in a marketing department. I do video.
I actually work for Samsung. I'm just the rep at a local Best Buy.
Yeah. Let's see. Fast and the Curious. Yeah, Arachnophobia. If you've not seen Arachnophobia, like try to find a stream of it or like watch it somehow, rent it, like whatever. Like it is a solid old scary spider movie. It's kind of intense. Like,
wait, who said that?
Fast and the Curious asked Arachnophobia. So yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Because if you're over like the age of 30, you have no excuse.
Let's see here. Will I get Johnny Booth reactions? I'm not sure what that means. Will I get his reactions? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily get everybody, but
Amber, you better watch it.
It's actually it's really solid, and it's actually one of the few movies that I think that used practical spiders. Like it was like they made it happen.
They did for the most part, but
it was like Home Alone on steroids. Yeah, right. Oh my God, AJ just said the shower scene. Oh yeah, oh God. I think actually the popcorn is worse.
I think one of the lines that sticks out to me a lot is it's like I forget who it is, but it's the older gentleman. Jesus.
Yeah, right. I'm there too, so don't you worry.
But when he gets bit and his wife's like, "What's wrong?" And
oh yeah,
he's like, "I got bit by a spider." She's like, "Well, it's just a spider," and he's like, "Yeah, just a spider." And
he was like, "Yeah, it felt like a cougar."
Yeah, and but it was just one of those like, "Sure, I guess," and then never woke up. So.
Yeah,
it was just that whole like realization, like, oh, okay, I guess I won't pay attention to it. So.
Yeah, let's see. Meg says, "I love spiders. Is that weird?" I wouldn't say so, because honestly, there's a YouTuber, I forget his name, but he actually does the whole watering my tarantulas, and like, cause he keeps a lot of them in enclosures, and he has some pretty substantially sized tarantulas in his collection. Like they're like, black tile and black. So my God, the Merkins is here.
Yo, dude, thank you.
First off, you did not have to donate, but thank you. Have a happy new year. Dude, guys, if you are not supporting the Merkins, go support them right now. Go like subscribe to them, like listen to their music, dude. They are awesome.
I forgot to tell you, a friend of mine, I think she said she knows somebody in it, and they needed somebody for, I think, Michael Myers for a shoot one day, like last week, and she tagged me. It was just my normal Facebook.
Oh wow!
I was like, damn it, I'm in North Ridgeville.
Oh wow! They just commented, the Merkins. And they got the question mark. Good
hell yeah,
for
dude,
you guys. Oh my God. Appreciate the love on the reaction, dude. Like,
thank you.
Actually, yeah. If you could either message us on Instagram or like whatever, like. We want more songs to react to from you guys, because we love supporting local talent and everything. So yeah, whatever you guys have, man, like we would love to just do that and get to hang with you eventually, man. Like get to shoot some stuff or just hang. We don't got to record anything. Like that'd be great. So
wait, what?
Let's see. The Merkin says, I'm pretty much a sole member. I just hire my buddies. Oh no way. Okay. Right on. Guys, yeah, if you've not seen the reactions from the Merkins, they do the band Slash Street Boys, and it's the few songs that we've just had a great time.
So he said where he's from, so yeah, not far at all. But
wow,
definitely,
that's awesome.
Like I said, I only know the one person, like technically, which is Alan's like producer, which is Nate.
Yeah, which I got to meet him one time, like not in passing, but it was like we visited the studio for like an hour.
Yeah, I forget what we were doing, but
I think he was there to pick up tracks.
I think so. And then I went there like a couple of times, but it was like the studio is cool. He's really the only one I really like quote know. But I always wanted to know who. If you're still in here, does Freddie? How do you do? Is it like live that he does that, or do you guys do that? He just lip syncs when he talks because.
Oh, he just said, yes, sir. Nate still does a lot of stuff with me. He's my main dude, Rialto Theater. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, because it was
on the boulevard.
Yeah, because I remember walking in and thinking to myself, this looks like my school gymnasium. But you walk in and then it's this beautiful theater, and then like you go up the like side steps, and then up there and there's his, his not his MacBook, but his iMac or whatever at the time. Like, and it was just this big setup. It was insane. It was cool.
And then you had that like look down over where you could like see where you could like because you could like record a bunch of people in there. But
oh my gosh, Alexandria is from Brazil, dude. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Says react to more Bring Me the Horizon. I think that
Bring Me the Horizon's the shit.
If they can stop blocking us,
I know.
I would love to be able to react to more of them, because guys, I know for a fact that he has not heard Can You Feel My Heart, and that is like one of the songs that really set them up. Now, the one you do know that I've shown you a lot for the video is Shadow Moses. That was the song that he wrote about Metal Gear Solid.
That's
was
okay.
That he would basically trip out and do drugs and play Metal Gear Solid, and then he somehow the song is inspired from
Buddy
it.
at work was talking about that too.
Dude, they're just such a good band. So let's see here.
I think he said he plays Freddy.
So yeah, thank you, Damage. Says, yeah, I played Freddy and then film. I do like 25% pitch for a mod effect. Okay. So yeah, so there is some like post processing and stuff that's going on there.
Because I watched him going through the looking online for Freddy masks, and he was just like, look at this bullshit. The one was like $50, and it was like,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I could have made a better mask than that.
Let's see. Matrix Gaming says, what's up, Kyle and Eric? I've been watching your reactions for a while. My favorite is your first Large Prevail reaction, but just subscribed. Just subscribed. Keep up the good work, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's okay. I was saying, if you weren't in here, my old lady got me one of his masks, the gold one. Yeah. Oh, I cannot wait.
Yes, Amber, Teardrops is actually one of the songs I really selfishly hope that you get to listen to.
Which one?
It's by Bring Me the Horizon. It's called Teardrops.
Okay.
Now, I know for a fact I showed it to you once, but it was in passing. So it's been a very long time, and you actually like paying attention to it would be, I think, really
something.
impactful.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go. Do you need?
Yeah, I'll take one. Right. Sure. But let's see here. Steven Shade asks, will there be more comedy with Mom? Yeah, I think there's going to be more stuff. 2023 is going to be kind of the kind of year that we're going to try a lot of different stuff out and just see kind of what sticks. Like, that's what's weird, is that we do have a consistency of like, okay, the channel is alive. Let's see where we can take it and what we can do. So that's, kind of what's going to be, moving forward. So yeah. Definitely, I think we'll get her in for some more reactions for some comedy stuff, and I think that even if there's some comedy stuff that you guys want to send us, that could be a new form of reacting we could do. Yeah. We've kicked around the idea of like movie stuff and like specific situations or certain things, and just like we've had long talks in the kitchen, just wondering and dreaming like what we can do. So yeah, I'm curious to see what's going on. So. Let's see here. Merkins says,
thank you.
Y'all rock and congrats on the 60K, baby. You guys will be safe and have a great night.
Thank you.
We'll have to stream sometime. Yes, dude, definitely. Yeah. Let's connect. Let's do something, man. That'd be a lot of fun. I would love to film you in a way that's artistic and not creepy.
Whoa. No. Soundbite. There we go.
There you go. Mean Girls, take it and do with it whatever you want. So
have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping.
Take it easy, brother. We appreciate you, man.
But so what do we got here? What did I miss?
Let's see here. Well, I mean, they thanked him because, the Merkins is a big deal. AJ says, you better, she carries the show. Mom.
Well, no,
the first time she looked at you and just said, fuck you. Like, I was like,
I forgot she was here. But no, I heard about something about comedy. I really would like to get her on like a couple of different Dave Chappelle sketches. Not sketches, but like some of his bits, but yeah.
Oh, Pola. Road to 100K on January 2023. Best believe. Sending love from the Philippines. Pola,
thank you.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. I think it's just nuts to know where it's like, yeah, the Philippines and like the Netherlands and like, like Egypt, the one like you said, like it's insane.
Brazil and Ireland, and we get. Where was another one we got? It was
there was some like really obscure ones that kind of almost like it was like
I think we got Quebec.
Yeah, like just really random stuff where I was like, oh, okay, like I guess we're streaming there. Cool.
Yeah,
like, all right, awesome, man. Welcome. Like,
I think somebody just said thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up from Brazil.
Oh, hell yeah.
See?
Awesome.
That's so cool.
Let's see here. Let's see. Emma says, question for you guys. Do you like any country artists? There's an artist called Hardy that I think you guys should check out. He has a few country to rock songs. I've actually been a little more open, kind of in every way, but definitely with music. Like I used to be diehard, like, nah, dude, get that country shit away from me. Like I want nothing to do with it.
Same.
And now that I've kind of schooled myself in certain ways and like, different people have sent me things over time, like it's been like almost like a 5-year process where I'm like, all right, fine, I'm listening. Like what's good, so knowing that, that country guitarists are some of the best guitarists on the planet, I have to have respect for the craft. Like, it's like they know what they're doing. Like John Five from Marilyn Manson started with country style guitar playing and was doing like chicken picking and stuff because like it's the idea that you play with your pick and then you pick with the rest of your fingers too to hit other notes. And he took that kind of thing and then put it into metal. So it's like it's
and
really
just like
interesting.
kind of change the sound. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Like mine just goes back to like very basic, but like a little bit of Shania Twain, but a couple little things like that. But it's cliche, but it's more of like that Jelly Roll up church, like quote country, but that's not necessarily country music all the time.
Garrett, no, we've not given up on 21 Pilots.
No.
We just like we're trying to make sure that there's a diverse amount of stuff that we're reacting to. Like, yes, there needs to be some consistency, but it's one of those where it's like we could be kind of known as like the Blackpink guys or like known as this or that, but in the same hand, it's like no, like we upload them once a week and we make sure that they get their time and their time to shine and to do their thing. But we love trying out other stuff. So yeah, it's just we try to mix it up a little bit.
It's the fact of we have our things that we do, like yes, they get views, whatever, but it's the fact of it's also we want the views because people want to watch it. Like that's the other thing too is, but at the same time we do have other things, and like I try to focus on that, and it gets hard, man, because we want to listen to those things constantly. Like I want to go through all the Blackpink just like we did like the search because I want to be able to just listen to it. I want to be able to go through all of 21 Pilots and just be able to listen to them.
Yeah,
this shit kind of sucks. We said it before, like we can't listen to stuff.
Nobody warns you about that or tells you. Dude, like you have to find that out on your own. Like it's just
it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like you really have to pay attention when you have music on or in somebody else's vehicle. Happens with Meg all the time. She's like, oh shit, you can't hear that. I'm like, fuck, man. Speaking of, we have to get on Post Malone.
Yes, dude, I love Post. He's awesome.
We got to get on that.
As a person, I love him. So getting to like, see everything that he does is, that's priority one. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. I lost a comment. But Listo, let's see. Where and why did you guys add the character stance in the back like Mr. Bean? Well, starting from that side, where Elvira is, take that one.
Oh, well, that was just our papaws that was in his man cave when we were younger. And once he had passed, it was still at the house. And Uncle Rex had brought it over one day because I'd actually asked had nothing to do with it being a naked woman, but he had this... He had this like oil painting almost, and it was very large, and it was this large-breasted woman.
Yeah, right.
But it was something that always stuck out. That was that was Papaw's man room.
Yeah, and we were never told to not go down there. Like it was like no, like Jack, like you can't have the kids. And it was like no,
man,
matter.
This was the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was one of the things that was still there. That painting wasn't there, so we have it, and that was one thing that I've kind of said won't probably move. She will always stay in here, but real quick, because I know we've got something here, is Amber, who's actually one of the moderators.
Yes.
She got us Mr. Bean, and then John, who got us all the food, he got us Pennywise, and then I bought Krampus and Michael.
Yeah, Krampus has been in the Christmas episodes, and then we retired him until he'll come back for the season.
But it was just for the fact of, one, it hides the lights, the tube lights that are behind in each corner, and it's our audience. So we try to like switch them out and get new characters. That way it's not always the same stuff.
So anyways, yes. So Top Dog JB, $10. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. I just rewatched your reaction to I Missed the Days and noticed Tommy Prophet commented. That's awesome. Congratulations on everything. Yeah, that was that was crazy.
Because we both were like, because
I totally missed it. Like, and I even saw the comment pop up and I went, whatever. And like, because I didn't realize it said Tommy Prophet. I thought it just said Tommy, and some dude that was like, yeah, one of my favorites. Like, yeah, dude, they're all our favorites. Like
100% the same shit that I fucking did, because he's got the logins, you know, obviously co-host. So like we both were like messaging each other in the morning, and I did the same shit. I'm like, all right, cool, and just like went about my day, walked into work, and it was like an hour later, Kyle's like, you know, NF's producer like commented on. I'm like Tommy, and he's like, yeah. I'm like,
yeah, the Prophet. Like
I was like, son of a bitch. Now I feel like a dick.
Yeah, because there's been connections on Instagram that have messaged me personally. I don't know if how much you've gotten, but like, you know, hey man, like this is the stuff that's kind of happening right now, and like, oh my god, like Tommy Prophet, like dude, if he's watching your videos, then NF is probably watching your videos. I was like, what? Oh, dude, like no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. Like, dude,
I will say this. I will say this, that I won't say that that's happening, but it's nice to think. Just in the fact that he's watching them is enough.
Yeah,
like that's really cool, you know, that we grabbed his attention and stuff. But other than that, like it's still just we want to listen to NF, not because he might comment. Like I love NF. Like that dude has got me through some weird things.
He is like every single time that we listen to him, and especially there's been times that, you know, we've not wanted to. Like, I mean, case in point, we talk about it a lot, but like, how could you leave us? Like, you know, and then there's I think even I don't remember really what was happening the night of us reacting to I Just Want to Know, but I do remember that both you and I were just like, oh god, even the thumbnail just looks fucking depressing.
I was like, no, dude, come on.
So, but when we then listened to it, it was like, okay, all right, this is fine. So, but it's just, man, like we know for a fact that he's just gonna sock us in the feels, and like there's a reference that I have there where like I don't even view him as like up here. I look at him as like, you know, like, yeah, like I do believe he was chosen. I do believe he's important. I do believe that he's making a big difference. And one of the first comments we ever got on NF reaction was, NF will change your life, boys. And it's 100% true. So.
And not only the fact of that, but it's the fact of other people have said, and I believe it, that NF comes into your life when you need it.
Yeah.
And that is something that has never left me. Like a bunch of people say it, but I think back on, like you said, like things that we were listening to or what album we might have been on or whatever. And like the things that were happening or still happening, whatever. It's like he knows. He doesn't. You know, I'm not going to be one of those guys that's like, he wrote this about me.
Right. It's like, this is my song.
But
Blue Sweet, it belongs to me.
Now, Nova can say that about Ghost, but
100%, yeah.
What I mean is the fact that his stuff is, I don't mean vague, but it's open enough to where it can be about millions and hundreds of thousands of people at the same time. So
Listo wants to know, big question, what's the story on how you guys came up with the name Rykerroad?
All right, well, why don't we acknowledge this first?
Yep. So Billy the Kid Lawrence, $10. Thank you so much. You should check out Ronnie Radke's book that just got finished and started shipping, titled I Can Explain. I pre-ordered 2 years ago and just got it in the mail. Been reading it and it's so good. I'm probably gonna get the audiobook version of that because I don't really read anymore, but I do listen to shit all the time, so
I don't really read anymore.
I don't like it's I got too much shit to do. I gotta stay just like in motion, and it's like, you know, being able to listen to something, I can do a lot of shit and, you know, take in both at the same time. I like two things at once. It's fun. So yeah,
I like to listen to like our show when I'm at the gym or something like that's usually when I watch it, where I'm like, all right, I'll give it a view, because I'm the same way, like listening to something and then doing something. But okay, so the name
Rykerroad.
That's actually, so that's Riker is my daughter's middle name, and just was sitting there one night. Me and Kyle were talking about names. I'm like, I kind of want it to be like revolved around her if we can. And he goes, "What about Rykerroad?" I swear it was the first thing out of your mouth.
Well, because I was thinking like what I thought about was I'm like, yeah, like you've turned on to Rykerroad, or like you've done this. Like it's a physical place that we can kind of have fun with. Like even like changing, or not changing, but like making the name of the bonfire, merch, like it's the garage. Like that's also
that just hit me too. I was like, we're supposed to name it. I'm like, I don't know the garage. I was like, is that good?
Yeah, it was kind of like a callback to my childhood, because one of the places that we would go for youth ministry was the garage, and it was kind of cool, like all the like with all those different things. So there's a lot of different stuff in there. So, but yeah, so that's how the
same thing like we've said before, like. We didn't take a bunch of time hashing it out, and
not at all.
Kyle named my channel, and I named his podcast channel, The Cavecast.
Yeah.
Like it just one of the first few. I said the fly on the wall, and
yes, because
that was already taken. And I was like, okay, fuck it, The Cavecast. We were in the man cave then, and it just like, all right. So
I really wanted fly on the wall, but
that would have been cool.
Let's see here. So Leslie Fairley says, I'm watching you on my phone while the hubby is watching you in the living room TV. Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Thank you both. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Let's see here. Coraline C says, love from Rhode Island. Where's Mama? Mama is home. She is, Mom, are you watching on your phone or are you watching on the TV? I can't remember if, like which one you do, or if you do both. That way you can like type or do what you're doing. So.
Oh yeah. That way you can, I get it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Travis Chapman says, I need large extended shirt sizes because I'm tall as fuck. Dude, amen. That's
how tall are you?
Yeah.
Because I can show you the back of this. So it's interesting because the new shirts, the way that like the logo.
Gary Dollinger's here. What's up? How you doing?
The way that the like logos and stuff are, it's different than these. It's not a whole lot different, but you can tell it's like, yeah. But the back of this.
Oh, yes. Yeah, this is the fun thing. So
I don't know.
The brothers that react to shit, and there's a QR code that takes you to the channel. Yeah. So, yeah.
So
yeah, it's awesome.
The only thing that I'm scared of is that QR code said it was only supposed to work for 7 days, but it still works.
Right.
And I was trying to find something that we didn't need to pay for like a monthly or yearly, because it's to track it.
Yeah.
But I don't need to track it. It was just so people could go to the channel and
just a way to plug it on. 6'7", my lord, man, that's awesome.
So
you are playing on a different level. Hell
I'm about 6'3", so. I mean, the shirts go up to, I believe, XXX, some of them 4, I think, depending on like the style, I think, but I don't know. See, the problem is I'm sure it's the same with you, is that I don't necessarily need it this way. Like you said, you need it length, and that's,
That's usually my problem, is that I end up getting belly shirts.
Yeah, because when I go like this, I got it up to my fucking nipples, damn near, because it's like, I look like I shop at Baby Gap, like.
Let's see here. Fast and the Curious says, Kyle, after the New Year's are over, I would love to see you guys do Fear My Name, Fear Street. It has Motionless and White vibes, and ink. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you this, is that especially for like Halloween stuff, like I don't know what Halloween is going to look like next year, but what I can tell you is that getting whatever content that we can react to that's horror themed, I want it all. So yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, that's the thing, is that whatever the new year brings, I want more rap on here. Like that's, I need my fix.
We'll do some old gangster stuff, where like it like blows your headphones out,
Well,
some
dude,
like deep,
I've actually thought about that with the fact, there is more people now as far as like, kind of doing maybe some throwbacks, because we were trying to do that with like 10, 15,000, and it probably didn't grasp them yet as far as like, the variety, but I've thought about trying it again.
Let's see here. Julie says, have you thought about redoing any songs if they put a full video instead of just lyrics? We did put out a poll a while ago. It's going to happen eventually. We're going to sneak it in and make sure that we record it. But the video for Werewolf by Motionless and
Oh, yes.
So, because we were like, look, guys, we've already reacted to the lyric video.
And everybody's
so,
like, don't care.
Yeah, they're like, dude, you got to watch it. So, and it's weird because it's one of those where it's like, I do know that Ronnie had an issue with it at one point with it being like, oh, it's like you guys just ripped off, Popular Monster because it was the same director and this and that. And it's like all the effects that you use, like we did that first. That's just his style. You're not original, like this and that. Like I don't know the whole thing,
sure.
but the same hand, it's like, nah, dude. Like I look at it as they're having fun and they're doing something,
right.
That they want to do. So,
right.
Duchess Ophelia 199, loving the fist bumps and everything. That's awesome. Yeah. Damage says $5 self destruction is a great 80s rap. Oh, okay.
All right.
And Dad is here.
What's up?
Hi, Dad.
What do we got here?
Let's see here. Mark Petruzzi asks, did you guys ever see the Paid My Dues video? I think you just saw a lyric video. Yes. And
we did, but
that was my bad. I did not. When I saw the thumbnail for Paid My Dues with the hand coming out of the toilet, I thought, like, my first thought was, that's ridiculous. That's not the real video. And then I moved on and I was like, and we were suggesting.
I was saying not only that, it was the fact of people were like, oh no, make sure you read the lyrics. That way you can get it all, which in the grand scheme of things, if he would have been faster, sure, maybe. Right. He was very understandable in that song.
Dude, it was so cool. Just like when we finally did watch the video, like my heart just sank the entire time because it was so badass. I'm like, we should have reacted to the video. Like, fuck.
Right.
But like him, like bench pressing all the balloons and like him popping out of the lockers for the whoa, whoa, whoa. Like it was just, oh my God. And the fact that the song was made so quickly and so was the video. And it's just like, and
the video was not like simple by any means.
No, it was so like there was physicality in there. Like it's like him hanging from the ceiling by his feet and like having to swing and shit. Like, it's insane. So yeah. AJ asks, when are we doing Bloodywood? They are actually on the list to record this Sunday. They won in the trio of songs on Patreon. So yeah. Let's see here. Listo asks, how do you guys divide the visuals on the music video from the lyrics when reacting to a music video? Like, do you get distracted from the one or the other? And if so, how do you deal or process it all?
So
that's a good question, my boy.
it's really the only time that it's a quote issue is with some of these like K-pop and other country bands, because we're reading the lyrics and then trying to go back and forth at the same time. So normally what happens is it kind of gravitates to where Kyle watches the video more. I read lyrics.
Yeah, because you're lyrically driven. I'm visually driven. You are too. But
but I'm more of like the lyric person as far as like wanting to know what they're saying. So that is like the only downfall for that. Other than that, no, like listening to something and then, if it's in English and then watching, it's not a problem.
Oh, hey, Toxic Web made it to a first live. So, hey,
hell welcome. Yeah.
Appreciate you. I had to get up super early for work. Like I can't even talk, dude. I'm so tired. Just it's been a long week, and I'm basically on survival mode right now. So I apologize, guys. I'm gonna keep my words together as best I can.
Yeah, same.
So we had basically something happen to where like I had to get up at 5 a.m. and had to go work and help out in a certain area. So. Which wasn't a bad deal. It was awesome.
Wait,
it was
today?
No, it was the one day that I did. So yeah. Since then, I've not like gotten back into the normal groove. So
last night I saw 3 a.m.
Like, oh really?
Yeah, like I could not fall asleep.
Damn.
So yeah, it was bad. But
hey, Infinite Music Reactions is here. Hey. What's up, man? Say thank you for interacting on the channel and just loving what we do, man.
Oh yeah,
because dude, like you're working hard too, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, go give some love.
Yeah, definitely. Go subscribe to Infinite Music Reactions. Lee Reacts if you have not done so already. Because he's got it down. And he has a killer accent, by the way. So AJ says, Eric with a popcorn cup. What the fuck, bro? I love it.
It's popcorn. I drink my popcorn.
So Seventh Kevin asks, or not asks, but says, excited for some more Little Dicky in the new year. He'll blow your mind with his serious stuff. Yeah, I did see there was a comment that was left that had specifically his serious songs. So I would.
So that's what I was wondering. I didn't know if he did more than that. What was it, Molly?
Yeah. Great, it's a great song. Yeah.
I really want you to react to his freestyle when he's with Sway.
Oh. Okay.
It's like 7 years old, but oh my fucking God, it's funny.
Brian Osborne, thank you so much, $10. Love y'all. First time catching you live. Sorry if you answered this earlier, but have y'all thought about reacting to something like Rise Against? Also, wanted to ask, who is your favorite 90s artist? Ooh, good questions, man. I'm very familiar with Rise Against, and Eric has kind of gotten some new and some old sprinkled, like whenever I would show you some stuff, like Nowhere Generation. That was the one that you were like, oh shit, is this new? Like, this seems like old Rise Against.
Yeah.
Like, so like there's probably a lot that he could react to, but I would be curious to see how they act on the channel. But as far as favorite 90s artist, hands down, Goo Goo Dolls. I am a Goo Goo Dolls like just fanatic until the end.
Well, with me being the rap guy, look, man, I'm gonna have to go just Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Like, they're great.
I mean, that was what I really listened to probably the most. There's nothing to do because they're from Cleveland, like, at all.
Oh, Dad's out of here. Bye, Dad.
Bye. Oh, yeah, because the boss is yelling at him.
I think he's probably going to go make something in the garage.
He's at work.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, that's why he's like, boss is yelling at him.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
But no, that was what I had in my headphones in my Walkman, not even CD player yet, Discman, Walkman. I remember sitting at like sometimes even at the football fields, like with just the ones with the thin like silver strip wire with the like hard like black little oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
This is a good question. Dude, Listo, you are full of good questions. Before being known as metalhead or hip hop head, did you guys have any other genre of music you absolutely liked? I will say this, I was actually big into rap for a while. I don't know, like if it was, an extreme amount of time, but like I really honed into it and listened to a lot of like D12, a lot of Eminem, a lot of
yeah, you did.
Like even Bone Crusher showed up in there. Like there was a couple of I got into some Nelly, I got into some different things, and like I don't know, like something happened when I heard Slipknot, and I just never went back. And I was like, nah, dude, I'm a metalhead from now on. So
what hooked me back, because it was I listened to like rock and stuff with Mom, but when I heard Tupac, I think it was NWA, and then even ICP. But my cousin and I had a relative that passed away at a very young age, but he got a crate full of all of his cassette tapes, and we were like 10, and that's where we heard it, and I was hooked. But yeah, I would have to say my guilty pleasure was, it was pretty well known, but like basically boy bands and like specifically Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, dude, JT is awesome, man.
Oh,
he's great.
Oh yeah.
He's also a great actor, and nobody like gives him recognition. Like, dude,
he really
Alpha
is.
Dog, like, dude, if you've not watched
Never
Alpha Dog, it is a one-timer. Like, but his performance in it is incredible. Megan Dwerb, who sent us the beers and stuff to try. First off, thank you so much for the 5. I'm going to message y'all on Patreon over the weekend. I may have a solution for the people in need of special size shirts. Dude, hook us up. Yeah, let's talk. Let's see what's going on. So, let's see here. Ruby Fox GF says, I was a teen in LA during the 90s punk era. Oh my God, that
had to be fucking awesome.
That's so cool.
Everybody smelled probably like BO and weed.
Ashley O'Brien says Backstreet Boys supremacy. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, dude,
I remember.
Oh God,
yeah, I would say that. And what was it? The Black and Blue album that you had.
Well, and then Backstreet's back. All right.
Oh my God.
Here we going back again.
Like, God, taking me way back, man. Just like playing Tony Hawk 1 and 2, dude. I was sitting there playing it, and I just had this like flood back of me and Jake in his bedroom, just sitting there playing. I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna hit the triple combo! Oh yeah, that and Driver. Do you remember Driver?
Dude, the only one I remember was Driver 3, and the controls were fucking ass.
Oh, dude, Driver 1 was the shit.
Yeah. So, okay. So, Infinite Music Reactions Lee says, which band/artist do you look forward to the most when you get requests? That's a good question. I would say that I love it when, especially NF is, a no-brainer, but man, there's something just kind of fun about 21 Pilots, because like I never know what is going to happen. Like, they're not a band that I really listen to on the norm, because I've really kind of done a lot of stuff, like I guess therapeutically, that I've been kind of on repeat. But dude, every single time we get to watch them, it is just so much fun. We're like, oh man, no, 21 Pilots got requested, and 18 people wanted it. That means 10,000 people wanted it. Yes. So it's like, let's do this. Like, let's talk about it.
I kind of feel the same way, but mine's Slaughter to Prevail. Or just Alex in general. But his band specifically, though, they're awesome. But I mean, again, Falling in Reverse is a no-brainer, like all that. But like, when I think about it now, where it's like, dude, I like reacting to him.
So Ryan Osborne, $2. Thank you so much.
You.
Ask the question, what is the song that impacted you the most? I'm assuming you mean stuff we've reacted to, so we'll use that to kind of narrow it down. Unless if you do want another song personally.
Man, but, I would have to.
It's hard because it's one of those where it's like. NF really is the one that's hit me the most, but dude, I'm not gonna lie. Whit Lowry, Oxygen, and Last Letter, like the fact that the chorus to that song for Last Letter is the serenity prayer, like grant me the serenity to be able to accept the things I cannot change. Like it just, there's something so powerful about that. Like, so I'm like getting emotional talking about it, but yeah, I would have to say those two did something really intense because we were not ready for Whit to bring that shit. Like we were like, oh cool, another rapper, and he dumped just real
he
shit
did
on us. So
sorry, I'm trying to think here. So probably one of them. I know this sounds weird, but like lyrically behind it, Bad Omens, Limits.
Oh yeah. And you can feed me to the lions because I'm not scared of dying. Yeah.
And then it's probably gonna be Intro 3.
And I actually just saw he was mentioning he said personal, so let's also give him a personal song. So what song has impacted me the most? There's a lot, but I would have to say to narrow it down, and I suggest we both do this, is what song is impacting me the most right now.
That's what I was gonna do. It's probably go ahead.
Mine has to be NF Grindin', because that was a song that I forgot about that we did on the search, and I was like, oh, that's right, he featured, so and so on it, and just like there's been times like I've thrown it on whenever I've been like making thumbnails or like deciding on what I'm gonna do with music or doing this. Where I'm like, nah, dude, like I'm out here grinding, like I'm trying to use it as a way to like push me forward. And ironically, my other choice would be "What Do You Want From Me" by Bad Omens. So that's another one, which that will be a reaction that's going to happen relatively kind of soon. So we'll see.
Mine would actually probably be Names. Now, while I don't listen to it on repeat, and then it's Mercules and Jelly Rolls, Twisted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Those are my two.
Hatsbat System says y'all are fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
And y'all also love. And y'all's pure love for music. We do not attend concerts for fear of seizures, so we have searched and found reactors that are wholesome and real. Y'all stay fantabulous, dude.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. That's so cool.
That's pretty sweet, actually.
Dude, that's the one thing that like I have to remember about myself is that like I kind of turn into a diva when I go to a concert because I'm like, nah, dude, like I don't want to be here or do this or that. It's like, nah, dude, there's some people that physically can't even be here because of, like it's like, nah, dude, like understand what you have. So yeah. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so Rachel clarified. Ronnie did not say Motionless and White copied him. He said what Shannon said she did. Okay, so it was okay. All right, gotcha.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you, Rachel. Let's see here. Let's see. Maja XL says Paralyzed and Maybe How Could You Leave Us is the song that had the biggest impact and also my first song I've ever heard from Nate. Really? Oh my God, that was your introduction? Oh my God.
Geez,
guys, you guys are just bringing stuff in. So, all right. So first off, Carrie Dollinger, $9.99. Thank you, honey. We appreciate it. Just a suggestion, Bert Kreischer going to be in Pittsburgh in April. I have tickets. You guys should go. Dude, Carrie, if we could meet up, that'd be cool. That'd be so cool.
Not that far.
We've actually,
and I know where he's probably going to be roundabout-ish.
We've been threatening to go to Pittsburgh for a while because that's actually where
it, man.
Because you used to live there. How long were you living in Pittsburgh?
Like 3-4 years.
Okay, yeah. So you got the lay of the land.
Yeah, I actually worked in the Strip District. An ex has her parents, and I believe it's still open. I hope it is actually. They own the Art of Steel. So we passed by a lot of stuff there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll bet you I know where he's at. So
yeah, and it's also our friend Brent TV.
Yes. More so your friend, but mutually, yes.
I mean, he checks in on both of us.
I know.
We make sure all fingers and toes are accounted for whenever we talk. So, but Brent lives in Pittsburgh, and he does the whole popsicle thing on TikTok.
He does a lot more stuff too, but he's great. But okay,
yeah. All right. So Seventh Kevin, that's a good name. $5. NF Dreams is a non-Journey song you should definitely react to. I truly think you guys will love his slower melodic rap style on that track. Yes, we're doing all of NF stuff. We're just gonna go through Mansion next. Trauma is gonna be uploaded relatively soon. Let's see. And then Brian Finley, 10, thank you so much. Would love to see reactions to All That Remains. Also, what artists do you think you could react to that one of you knows and the other one does not? Those are always fun. Have a great new year.
Yeah, so that's actually some of the things we were talking about as far as like the last part of your statement and question is, we've talked about that, like this coming year, like maybe not directly after New Year's, but this coming year is that I want to show him like maybe some older stuff and vice versa as far as rap and his metal and things that I didn't listen to and be like, all right, what was I missing?
Right.
So, yeah, because that's what I'm finding out now about the channel is that I missed so much opportunity with good music because I think I got in this like mindset of what like deathcore was or what, rock really was or metal in general other than like Metallica and stuff like that. So not that they're bad, it's just I set myself in this little like box as far as like what I didn't want to go past.
Well, right. I mean, I could say the same thing about some of the rap that I didn't know that was
out there.
You
listen to fucking D12, man. I don't want to hear it.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that it's like I listened to rap in a time when they're like when music videos were not easily accessible, and that's really where rap excelled. Like it's like where there was something amazing. So now there's something to be said about the YouTube culture of like, being able to see what Ritz is doing and like what the Joker is doing, like with the Joker with 2 R's. If you've not heard of him, you need to go see him. No, it's just there's something about it where it's like, no, like if you appreciate art, you may not enjoy the music, but you can respect what's happening visually.
And I think another thing too, it's probably the same concept as like going back is that you also missed out on like really good underground rap because they were doing it independently before that was like a thing.
Right.
And that's why it could be as vulgar as it wanted to be, or they didn't have to change anything for the radio. So there were a lot of like really good hidden gems in there. Same with your guy, your style. So
right. Oh, Tino Sosa, favorite Mortal Kombat character. Hands down, Sub-Zero. I would have to say that Scorpion is a close second, and especially is more powerful since the Mortal Kombat movie.
Question. Just the original or any Mortal Kombat character?
That is a good question. Yeah.
Because if that's the case, then I have one. But if not, I have another one. But, okay. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off on my answer.
Oh, Meg just said that she beat the boss in Crash. I'm assuming Crash Bandicoot?
Wait, you already beat it? What the fuck, man?
What the fuck, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Sub-Zero, oh my God, like when he like turns somebody into full ice and just punches them and then their whole body just shatters. Like there's something so just brutal. Oh, it's so great. So
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I want to know before I say something. But you know what? I'll just say both. If it's the original, I'd have to go probably Scorpion.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it's a toss-up between Kung Lao and Baraka.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Baraka's vicious.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good shit.
He always kind of reminded me of like a vampire Wolverine.
Yeah, it's isn't it one of the first things you see is him eating a brain?
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, AJ,
thank you.
$10, thank you so much. I want you guys to have the best new year. I'll be there for you in the following. You are the best, and I am sure that there's apple juice. Wink, wink, Eric. It's awesome, man. Again, I'm gonna check out your video. Again, tomorrow is gonna be kind of my day to do like my studio day and do some stuff. So, AJ, if I have not given you my thoughts on the video that you sent me, make sure that you send me a message on Instagram. Bug me. That way I know that I'm doing it for you. So yeah, just let me know. Let's see here. Oh, Brian Fryman says, yo, congrats, Hog, from Cincinnati, Ohio in the building. Woo! All right, Cincinnati's here. That's awesome. That's actually where Markiplier's from. So it's good to represent. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So, let's see. Listo asks, who was more into music first and who brought up the idea of making a YouTube reaction channel? So to be fair, we have always been surrounded by music. I've joked about this and I've said it a lot, but like I remember being in my car seat in mom's car when Eric would be in the front seat and they would throw in Def Leppard and it was always, do you want to get rock? And just like the loud music would be going, like it hurt my ears. I hated it for a long time. And then eventually I just accepted it. But we've always had a passion for music, and there's always been that because it's really kind of like what our family has been about.
Sorry, what was the question?
Basically asking about like, you know, where who had the passion for music first, and then where did the idea for the reaction channel come from? No, it's like mom and Grandma Dora, they were in a barbershop quartet. Like, you know, even our Grandpa Ralph was in a barbershop quartet. Uncle Steve, he sings. Like, there's a lot of talent.
I do none of it. I listen.
Well, it's like there's always been like this appreciation for music, and that's one of the things that we even said about like Uncle Steve is that, you know, he taught us to love art and to never apologize for it.
Right.
Like, and that's just one of the things that we do. Like, we are passionate about movies. Like, we are, you know, we're passionate about, you know, different kinds of art and different things that can happen. So it's always been consistent.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But you actually know the answer to the how the music reaction started. So yeah.
So look, I wanted to do something cool. I always knew I wanted to try a YouTube channel, and Kyle was for it. We got to turn the studio into this, and I started it with playing games. I bought a Series X when they were like kind of brand new, got a computer. I was like, cool, let's do this, man. We enjoy playing video games. And we just, not that like to toot our own horn, but like we knew we were kind of funny when we turned the camera on and just like did stupid shit.
Well, it was more so like when stuff would make it on the editing floor, and like guys, there's an episode of something, I'm not going to reveal what it is, but something happened that made me put my head on the desk. He knows exactly what I'm about to say. We had command strips that we hung up the original like foam in here with. And when I came back up, we did not see this until the editing. The command strip stuck to my headphones and was just up like this, like an antenna, for the rest of the 45-minute video that was raw. Like, and we just looked at it, and he was like, "What do we do?" I'm like, "We just acknowledge it and move on." And it was like, this is what happens when you don't check your footage. Like, it was stuff like that. Like, there were like quote unquote like mistakes or things like that were, you know, just stuff that we had to overcome. And like we found those moments, and we knew we had something. Like, something was there. Like, you know, like it was fun to do because there were moments that made us laugh, and it was like, how do we make that last?
Exactly. So, and that's what was happening is that we will acknowledge it here in just a second, but it was the fact that it was a lot of time, and I don't mean that it wasn't worth it, but it was kind of not worth it. We stated earlier is that, you know, 17 subscribers is what the channel had on December 15th.
Yeah.
And that was already a few months into it. Not that, you know, we needed to be in the thousands, but it wasn't moving anywhere. And I looked at him one day, I was like, man, we already show each other music. You know, we've got different genres that we like. I think I want to change it to try, you know, a couple reactions. And he was like, let's do it. And we did. I showed him Dirty Diana with the Weeknd's cover of it, and it just threw us in the algorithm.
It was immediate. People were like, oh my God, you got to react to this. You got to do this. And it's like, it's crazy to think that one video is where everything started.
Basically.
Like, it's just nuts.
So that's how it happened. But we, you know, we've toyed with, you know, going back and playing, you know, some video games here and there. We do the shut up and eat it now. So we're trying to branch a little bit, but this is still a reaction channel, not, you know, Good Mythical Morning or, you know, a gaming channel.
We'll be reacting to something, whether or not it's something like, oh, like somebody just got shot in the head on Call of Duty, or somebody ate some Carolina Reaper like sauce or something. I don't know, like something like that. So all right, Kristen Allen, $4.99. Thank you so much. Congrats, guys. Can't wait for you to see and react to the new Ice 9 Kills video. You're gonna freaking love it.
Oh, I did see. Okay,
Yep. They've been working on new stuff, and dude, whatever Spencer and the rest of those guys do, I'm here for it. I'm here. Like I
apparently that's a real game you can play too off of Merry Xmas. If you go on their website, you can. Like, I guess, that's what they were saying. But
oh my God, Mark Petruzzi, dude, this just warmed my heart. I read the beginning of it. I love the cold opens before the intros. Not sure how you guys always have funny random content. Okay, Mark.
That's why I said, I know that we're like, I don't mean to toot our own horns, but we literally I turn the camera on and we just talk for a minute, and that's it.
So I'm gonna continue that thought, but first off, Emily Barker 199, thank you so much. Will you react to the band Avatar? You know what? I'm glad that you brought that up because we got to kind of see them when we were at Incarceration. So we can, if we can go ahead and throw them into the mix of things, that would be a lot of fun. So, okay, the cold open thing. Guys, this is something that, you know, I've thought about many times, and I've wanted to hone in for the Cavecast, is that, you know, it's the idea that, you know, Joe Rogan, every time that he starts his show, it's the one thing that Robert Downey Jr. told him was that he's like, dude, every time your show starts, it is a rolling start. Like, you're already talking about stuff. You're already thinking about stuff. Like, I'm going to give you the secret sauce right now of what happens right before we make a video. We get everything started. We pour our drinks. We, you know, make sure mics and everything are working. But while all that stuff is happening, we're quoting movies. We're being dumb. And we're just seeing what comes out and what's making us laugh. And then we kind of turn on the recording like halfway through that. And then that becomes the cold open.
So, Kyle is to my right. So he actually has like the mouse. That's why he reads a lot of the comments. They're over here to the side. While we do have 2 monitors, but there is, I can only, only read on that side. So Kyle has a lot more of the control and the space bars here. So half the time, Kyle will be like, we're recording, by the way.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck. So
there's been some stuff that's not made it onto YouTube.
Because we do know that we have to be careful a little bit at the beginning, because like the first like 30 seconds, YouTube will flag you if you say anything like odd. So we have to be clean. But yeah, other than that, it's not scripted. So
no, it's
like I said, we literally hit record and here we are.
What was it at Christmas? Meg's mom showed up and she was like, "You guys are just like you are in videos. Like it's guys, like this is a normal speed for us." And like when we like we'll shout at random moments of like funny like things like like liar liar of like stop breaking the law, asshole. Like just like that's just
what we do.
This is what it's like in the house every day.
Now we have a camera on us.
Yeah, you guys just happen to get a little window into what's happening. So we got 2 super chats and we want to acknowledge them. Rachel F, $4.99. Thank you so much. Want to react? Blah.
I
want you to react to the Bring Me the Horizon song with Amy Lee so we can see y'all cry in a good way. Love you.
How do you do that?
Well, I'll be honest. I did listen to that song. It's been a long time. I was not into it. Now, Eric has not heard it, and I've not heard it in this environment where I've been like, I'm going to pay attention and kind of break this down and kind of like understand it. Like, I don't know what it was about it, but like I think it was just one of those where I was like, man, like you ended your album with this. This is kind of weird, but maybe a re-listen could do some good. So I agree. I think we should do that. So.
Give her $5 back.
And then Rob Shepard, 10.
Thank you.
Let's see. Have you talked about having plans to watch Electric Callboy's Fuckboy video?
Yes.
Or have you already seen it or show off, and would it be an authentic reaction? Yes, it would be. Yeah.
Yes, it oddly enough got pushed just because everything that was going on.
Yeah. Well, it was also the Huracan reaction. That was kind of like a moment where both of us were so salty, where it was like, dude, like, why? Like, why do we keep getting blocked? Like, what is the problem? Like, there's people that post, reactions to this band and they have no problem. But yeah, we're not just like partially blocked. Like, we let that slide because it's usually Russia, but we were full on blocked like worldwide. And it was like, dude, like, what the hell?
After 2 weeks of it being up, too.
Yeah, and like they gave us a good to go at the beginning, and then 2 weeks it was like, we're kidding. Yeah. So it was just like, okay, so let's see here. Tristana, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you being back on Alive. $20, thank you. Hope y'all are well and excited to enter into the new year. We are. Yes. This is just gonna be a fun year. There's a lot of cool stuff that's gonna be happening. I know personally the Cavecast and then also the scary stories are what I'm very excited to do. I've got 3 scary stories that I'm working on right now, and can't wait to release them on Kyra 425.
You actually, we got the studio finished that way because of how it's going to be set up for the podcast and stuff. So that's definitely going to be awesome. So
yeah, I'm excited to just kind of freelance and do some stuff, because there's even been a friend of mine who is pursuing voice acting, and I actually didn't get to tell you, but she took a picture of the microphone she was in front of and the room she was in, and it looked like it was like she was hired at a professional place.
Really?
So I can't remember what she was recording, but they were recording her voice for a big project, and she's like, oh my god, like, it's happening, so I plan on getting her involved with some acting, and then I've also looked at some other people that maybe have like business inquiries and stuff, and like sending stuff to them and being like, hey man, what do you think? Like, what would you charge? Like, can we get you like to do like 6 lines and do this or that? So so yeah, so lots of good stuff should be coming. So let's see here. By the way, everyone on Ronnie's Discord adores you guys. You reacting to right now went over really well. Really? Oh shit. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Holy crap, Jeff Rocha, 40.
Well, thank you.
Dude, thank you so much. Says, I have a back-to-back reaction that will blow your minds. Start with Joyner Lucas's Devil Work and then listen to the to Bizzle Devil Work's response. You're going to be speechless, just to warn you. Interesting.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. I've never heard that one. Never seen that cross my For You anything. I do know a little bit of Joyner Lucas, enough to like be a little dangerous, but oddly enough, I thought about having you react to Joyner Lucas Winter Blues. Dude,
I've heard the name, but I've never heard it.
Dude, there is like his hook almost has this like reggae almost vibe. I swear it's just how he's singing.
Yeah.
But the song is actually really good too. But so that's very interesting that he came up tonight, but never heard that song or the people that responded to him. So
wow, that's so cool. Yeah, because was it Joyner Lucas that was in the song With I Prevail?
Yes.
Yeah, because you have heard Dead on Arrival. So
yes,
yeah.
And then we did another one. Oh, he was on Eminem's album. Is it? Is it? It's Lucky or Lucky You, I believe. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name.
But I have no idea.
Yeah, he's on that album with him.
Leslie Fairley just said you guys have voices for a podcast. Thank you. That's going to be coming up.
Thank you.
Says I can honestly clean my house while listening to you. Okay, Leslie, we are on the same place, dude. That is what I do when I listen to podcasts. I love it. My few podcasts I listen to are Robert Downey Jr. on Joe Rogan, and then also when Rob Zombie was on. Those are the two that I like mow my lawn to. Like, I love that stuff. So let's see. Brian Finley, $5. Thank you so much. Did you guys do Electric Callboys Hate Love? That one was really slept on.
No, I don't think so.
We've not. Actually, Mind Reader is actually on the list of things to do of audience requests, because a lot of people have been like, dude, like, no, you've got to react to this serious song that they put out. Like, it's brand new and it's this and this. So, but yeah. Then Harbor's here. What's up, Harbor? How you doing? Harbor is awesome on Patreon and just an awesome person in general. She knows what she's talking about whenever she's modding. She mods for some pretty incredible people. And I mean, everybody in here does a great job, but Harbor is one that...
you said only her.
Yes, yeah, the only person I care about. No, but no, she actually... she said before that she's long-winded when she writes things, but she's a writer, and I mean, she's very passionate about things. And,
it's not a bore to read.
Yeah,
as far as how she does. Yeah,
yeah. So yeah, give Harbor some love. We appreciate her. Let's see here. Let's see. Jody says, "I'm out, guys. Have a Jody says that they have birthday plans. Congratulations on 60K. How awesome to start the new year with that. Happy New Year, everyone. See y'all next time.
Well, thank you, and have a good night.
So much. That's awesome." All right. I'm trying to think of, let's do this. Is that we're kind of getting to the point of like, we got like 20 minutes left or so. Yeah. Let's just do rapid fire questions. We're not putting a limit on questions yet, but just guys, like, ask us anything that you want to ask us. Just like whether it's personally, musically, I don't know, about movies or like anything else, like whatever you want to know, just ask away. Do your thing.
I'm really upset that we haven't seen Joe in a little while.
Yeah, Saccone. Yeah.
I've been looking. I haven't seen any new emails. So
yeah,
as far as like some links, but
knowing a man like him who's connected, he probably has a lot of shit going on.
I was going to say, and not only that, like maybe some things, had to be redone or as far as editing. So yeah, it happens.
Oh, Millie says, just became a patron for the new year. I've been wanting to support you for a while, and now I finally can. Thank you for making the past 6 months easier for me to cope with. Millie.
Well, man, thank you.
No matter what you are going through, just know that it is temporary and it will not be forever. And we appreciate you being here. So definitely. Let's see here. Nerd Noel, yes, I think that we are going to definitely introduce Eric to Sempiternal. That's the name of one of their albums that Can You Feel My Heart is on.
Okay.
It's also Shadow Moses is on that one too. So Noel, I'm thinking about maybe getting him to listen to House of Wolves because that one is just so good. But yeah. See, Damage says, for $5, thank you so much. If you've never heard Bring the Noise by Anthrax and Public Enemy, I'm disappointed you'll be blown away. I just own you. Listen to it. So that's
okay.
awesome.
We're back.
Hell yeah. Mark Petruzzi asks, have we heard the song Chasing by NF? I don't think we have. Because he just said it's not on any albums, so... Yeah. We'll definitely look at singles too. So yeah, we'll make sure we don't miss any singles. That's a good point. Hell yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know he did that.
Let's see. He said it's a song he didn't plan on releasing, but did after hearing a fan sing a snip he released, and he used her voice in the song. No way. Okay, that's awesome. Hell yeah. AJ asks, who is your favorite reaction to date, and why have you not done Kim Dracula? Well, we've not done Kim because she just hasn't popped up yet, but she will. Favorite reaction to date, man, I would have to say that it's either going to be The Grinch with Devin when he just destroyed my psyche and I laughed my ass off, or it would have to be Electric Callboy Huracan. Just because like those were the most fun to react to and watch. There's been other fun ones like clearly like Hypa, and we got the moves and other stuff, but those ones take the cake. They're good.
I would say probably either the one with mom. What was it? Oh God. Fuck. It was the one where he's like ghost riding the whip when he's walking on the a runway. Where mom was like, well, fuck you.
Oh, yeah. It was Alone. Yeah.
Alone. Yeah. That one. And then if another one would probably be Voices in My Head. I know it's two falling in reverse, but because it was a good song, but that's the one where he was like, good job, guys. Like that was like proud dad moment right there.
Yes. Yeah. That was pretty cool. Oh, and Megan's out of here. So, Megan, take it easy.
Have a good night, hon.
She says she has to wrangle her heathen, whatever that means. So, we wish you well. So,
we were heathens. How do you not know that? Aunt Heidi called us that all the time.
Let's see here. Melanie asks, do you guys have a goal you would like to reach for your channel in 2023? There's really no like specifics.
I would like to have a plaque.
Yeah, but I don't know, like I more so kind of think of, just the idea of like, man, like I hope that we get some interaction again with the next Ronnie reaction like we did with Voices in My Head. Like just because, the first time was so authentic that now it's one of those like we know he's watching. So it's one of those where it's like, all right, cool, like, like what's gonna happen here? Like what can we do? But yeah, AJ 100K, like that's something that we definitely could hit. I mean, we're only climbing right now. We're at 60.
I mean, that's just more of just like I said, a little bit of a selfish goal just to have it. Like that's an accomplishment. But other than that, really not. Like it's just the fact of having fun and doing stuff like this, having lives, interacting with people, having people like the Merkins come on. Like
it just that's
the
jumping on or like whatever. Like,
that's the kind of stuff that I like look forward to as far as like the channel. But
oh my gosh, Outlaw Charger 440.
Thank you.
Excuse me. 1999. Hopping in just to say that you deserve every milestone. Thank you. You guys are the best brothers that I could ever watch and be proud to support. God bless you guys. Happy New Year, bros, and Rykerroad mom. Outlaw Charger, guys, give him some love. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. That's awesome. Yeah, it's again, as usual, I'll say the same thing I say every time is thank you, I'm bad with compliments. So
yeah, I'm just like, oh man. Well, and then, so I know I was telling you this, but it was still funny because I went down to the post office to get everything that basically, John sent for the most part. But the lady behind the counter was like, whoa. She's like, here. She's like, I hope these weren't Christmas presents. I'm like, I don't think so. I was like, I do have a YouTube channel. And there was somebody that I used to go to school with standing right next to me. And he's like, you have a YouTube channel? I was like, I do.
You don't.
And so the lady behind the counter was like, oh my God, that's so crazy. And she goes, well, how many subscribers do you have? I'm like, 60,000. We just hit it. And she goes, wow, you're like famous. And I'm like, no. I was like, compared to like other channels, I was like, but right. I understand where people like think like that too. But it's like, nah, man. I was like, as far as that goes, like I don't even think about it. It's just we record, we come on, and here we are. Like the numbers don't really like affect us like that.
No, and it kind of, I think the biggest effect it had on me personally was 10K. That was the moment that we knew that we hit double digits, and it was like, oh shit, like okay, this is kind of going somewhere. But no, it was interesting because now that it's gotten bigger, like again, like I say this a lot, but like being a YouTuber is kind of almost like it's a lifestyle. Like it's not, it's like, this is just the thing that Eric and I do every Sunday and Thursday that we geek out on. And there's a bunch of people that love what we do. Like our lives have so much more that's going on that it's one of those where it's like we look at the grand scheme of things, because I try to like, you know, take a step back and look at the bigger picture of what's going on. And it's like, yeah, like this is substantial. This is huge. Like this is one of the few things that we do every week. And it's just, you know, this makes a difference for people. And I don't get it, but you know, thank you.
And the thing is too, is that it doesn't take as long as people think, as far as at least what we do here, you know, recording, editing, and then uploading. But again, guys, I have a Kyle. Not everybody has that, regardless of even just having a co-host, but the things that he knows how to do and show me or do for me for the show is incredible. So that's also what I know. But
oh my God. Outlaw Charger, $440, $999. Thank you so much.
I didn't even, okay.
Imagine a stadium of 60K people and you get to be the spotlight, and imagining them loving and supporting you. That's what we do, and that's what we see when we watch you guys. Wow.
See,
wow,
and
man.
that, like that,
thank you so much.
Yeah, and like that's where I look at it, where there are times when I do go 60,000 people, man.
Yeah, it's,
you know, a year ago it was 17, like 17. Like,
see, hold on. Rachel asked a question. Apparently, Mom said. So hold on. Let's see.
But that is when you put in that perspective, it's crazy.
Oh, Rachel asked, did you guys ever send the shirts to Ronnie? He and Sarah, his girlfriend, wanted them badly, apparently. So Sarah Page from WWE, my God, Page from WWE would rock it. So yeah, if we can send them some shirts, that'd be great.
No,
that's what Rachel just said. So Rachel, I assume you're not bullshitting us, and if that's the case, we'll send them some shirts. Like if we got a way to send it to them, we'll do it.
That's my bad, because I was supposed to do that like 5 months ago.
Get on it. So.
Whoops. Okay. Anyways, I will do that, because I think it was Harbor that sent me the like PO box, because somebody sent me where they said that his like manager or something goes and checks the stuff. So
right. Yeah, because it's one of those where it's like, hey man, like don't worry, what we're sending is safe. Like, you know, like this is this. So
yeah, I swear. What?
Yes, Rachel.
Stop middle naming me.
So Rachel, do this. Contact me on Instagram. It's Kyle Wright 425. It's in the description below. You can find me there. But yeah, just Kyle Wright. It's WRIGHT. Don't try to spell right with an R. You'll not find me. So, but find me on there, and then we can get the info, and then we'll go from there. So
honestly, man, that was so early on in the like the YouTube that like I don't want to say I didn't think it was real, but I'm like whatever.
Yeah, right.
You know, like
yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
Killer McKnight asks, have you guys had a band reach out to you guys personally? And if so, have you been starstruck by it? In some ways, yeah.
A little bit. I would say inadvertently Ronnie doing the reaction, but we did have Dreamwake message us.
Oh God, that was so cool.
That was really awesome, actually.
And then Caskets.
Yes.
Yeah, Caskets got a hold of us.
Yep. And then the Merkins, basically, like that. Like, not only are they like local talent, but it was the fact of like they're nothing to like sneeze at here as far as like what they do and how good their production stuff is. So like even the fact of like quote knowing some of them, it was still like, all right, this is cool. You know?
Well, I mean, because especially too like Dreamwake and Caskets, like those videos don't tend to do very well. And
I don't care. And they're good.
We don't care. Like listening to Guiding Light, like I was setting up stuff today, like with the new like speakers and stuff, and like there's something that happened to me when I was listening to it again, and I'm like, dude, this is a great song. Like these are just a great group of guys, and like even the interviews I've seen of their lead singer, like he's just a normal dude. He was out in his garage, like sitting with his, you know, like laptop, getting interviewed. He's like, we're doing some housework because of COVID, and this is like we're just hanging out. Like I love it whenever I see people that are just normal and they make good shit. Like that's so cool. So yeah.
And real quick, as far as like sending the stuff where you can say it on here, what size shirts? And I'm assuming black as far as that. Yeah. And dude, I'll tell you what, if I see that or know about that, I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Guys, for anybody that doesn't know this, is that when we reacted to Voices in My Head and then the whole Ronnie thing happened, like Eric and I did take 3 days and kind of just did nothing. Like it was like we worked, we did stuff, but like when we came home, like we didn't do anything with the channel because luckily we were done for the week. But like it was just one of those where it was like we geeked out and we just like talked in circles in the kitchen over and over and over again. Oh my God, I can't believe it, I can't believe it, I can't believe it. Like, And then Sunday hit, and it was like, all
like
right,
game time.
It's time to go to work. Like, it's like, you know, we got to stop being kids now. Like, it's, you know, it's time to do this. So yeah, it's just, we've had our moments, like, just because, you know, it seems like we're put together on camera, like that's for the camera, like in that aspect, is that we don't want to just geek out, like we've got a job to do, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But in the same hand is like, guys, we're still people. Like when the camera shuts off, we process life in the exact same way that you do. So like, it just is
I just love the fact, because he did say, he was like, whoa, look at their shirts. And I was like, oh, fuck, he's seeing it. Like, so that was even enough, you know, in itself. But, you know, then hearing like, oh, he won, I'm like, no, he doesn't. You know, but all right, well, my fucking bad. Like,
yeah, because dude, I found out that Ronnie did everything and everything happened when Devin and I were watching Hamilton, and like I was just on the couch. I had not checked my phone in like an hour. And
I was on like a mini vacation up in oh god, I just lost it. What?
Oh my god, damage 100. Thank you so much, man. Let's see.
That's not 100.
Yes, it is. Congrats on the 60K plus. I want nothing in return. Giving 100 is the most I can do. Just look at my previous comments. I love your reaction. Damage.
Well, thank you,
man.
Go back up. But dude, holy shit, thank you.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Just thank you so much, man. Guys, give Damage some love in the comments, man. Just please, it's the least that we can do. So.
So what did he say as far as his previous comments?
Let's see here. Look at my previous. No, he was just saying, I just look at my previous comments. I love your reactions. Like he's just saying in general, like just look at my previous comments. Like that's why I did this. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was saying like he was asking something.
I mean, we can look, but
no, maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
No, I don't see anything.
Okay, all right. I didn't want that to be like.
No, I think he was just saying like, no, just look at it. Like just look at it. Take a good look at that. Oh, a cop did that. Where is he? I like to look at him. So, but yeah.
I was like, holy shit, that's not real.
AJ says, damn, Damage made me look bad. Grats. Oh my God. Oh, Leslie's out of here. So Leslie, take it easy, honey. Enjoy. All right, so we got about 5 minutes or so left. Let's do this. Let's do rapid fire questions. Just simple, like, you know, just fast questions that we can like answer. So I'll start with this. Emily Barker, did you survive the cold? Yes. Not well, but we're here. So
yeah, there was actually a bad day though that we basically didn't. Either one of us went to work. Like you did, but like you got sent home.
They immediately sent me home because I walked into our IT like department and was like, "Hey guys, like what's going on?" And they were changing all of the voicemails to make sure that it said we were closed that day because it was like, "Nah, dude, the weather's just so bad."
Yep.
So
he texted me at like 8:39 in the morning. He's like, "Bro, if you can call off work, don't go." Like, so I did, and we just put all the faucets on drip and for 2 days, and that's it. And now it's like 57 degrees.
Yeah, it's this is what happens.
Welcome to Ohio, motherfuckers.
Damo on 2. As an Aussie, have you heard Parkway Drive yet? I have. I love Parkway Drive. They are just a group of bros that play good metal, and that will be a reaction that will be coming up. Like at least one of their songs. We'll see how it does because Damo, I'm thinking that I want him to react to Bottom Feeder because that one is just so much fun. It's just
I've heard you say that name a few times.
It's because like it's this idea of like it's mainly just them playing on stage mixed with like tour footage of them just like fucking off and having fun with their fans and stuff. Like their music is so intense, but you're like, dude, they're just a bunch of bros. Like it's just like they just love doing this shit. So
hell yeah.
So let's see. Chris asks, what's up?
Thunder Rooster's on here.
Wait, is he?
I thought I just saw it.
Where's he at? Yeah, congratulations on 60K, my dudes. Dude,
there we go.
Dude, oh my gosh, Ron, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you.
Everybody, go over there and give him some love.
Yes, so guys,
give Thunder Rooster some love.
I'm gonna shamelessly plug them right now. Is that Thunder Rooster? Not only there's reactions, but also you can check. I believe it's called The Roost. I think there's a video that you just made about it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but so Ron and his wife are actually just traveling across the country and doing vlogs. So guys, like, go give them some love and keep up with them.
Did you see their RV? Yeah. It's like a motherfucking RV.
Dude, the second that the whole thing, he filmed it opening up and the floor was sliding. Oh God, guys, I was like, go check out that video. It is so cool.
And all I kept thinking is, thank God I don't have to drive that fucking thing.
Yeah, it's awesome. They what I love about the vlog so far is that it's very just real, like yeah, man, like this happened today, we've got to fix this, or this has happened. Like it's cool, man. So just
Traveling Roost.
Traveling Roost, that's what it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Traveling Roost, go subscribe to that, guys.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's see here.
Dude, that's big on YouTube, just like living like that and like showing everything. That's awesome.
Yeah, apparently he said they're in Tombstone, Arizona right now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Let's see here. Ian Betteridge says, hey guys, hope you had a good Christmas. We did. It was awesome. Love the videos. Keep it going. It's 3 a.m. here. My God, then what are you doing up, man? Get some sleep. So that's awesome. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Somebody said sweet or spicy.
Let's change that or to and. Sweet and spicy together. But if I had to pick, spicy.
Fair, same.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Multiverse Noise says that we have the best radio voices they've heard in a long time. So
thank you.
W10, what was it? Yeah, 106.9 WONE. Q101.
I used to listen to some, like, I remember I used to listen to The Lady in Red when I was little, and she had this like just very soothing voice, and she was on, I believe it might have just been on the weekends, but she just did this like light kind of radio thing. There was some music, but it was more like ambiance as well. It was awesome. She didn't have a radio voice, but she had a radio voice. It was kind of cool.
Ooh. AJ asked a good question. What is your favorite YouTube star or channel? I would have to say that I adore Olin Rogers, dude. He's awesome. He is so humble. Even when he got his TV show made, he had the rights sold to him for $1. Like, it was something like that. Like, he legally had to sell something and he didn't want to profit off of it. Like, it was like he just loves what he does. So Olin's up there for me, and I would have to say Lieutenant Lickme is also up there as well.
Man, I'm really trying to think, because oddly enough, I'm one of those old school dudes. I just listen to music mostly.
Right.
So as far as other reaction channels, it's mostly that. I'm trying to think, like, I guess, and it's really not even that much as far as a non-reaction channel, maybe like just sketches as far as like comedians or even like Two Bears, One Cave. But if I had to pick a channel specifically, I would say either Laid Back,
dude,
or Too Lit. I mean, just as far as like the vibes. But yeah.
Let's see. Ian asks, whose idea was it to start YouTube? Well, I mean, it was mainly yours, but I had been.
Well, I would say you started it.
Rykerroad, that was your conceptualization. Yeah. But we were kind of always making content, kind of like no matter what we were doing. Yeah. In a way. So, yeah.
So, like we said before, this is my channel. Kyle co-hosts this. He's got his podcast channel, which I co-host with him. Yep. And then he has his, which is kind of becoming more and more, but his Kyle Wright 425 with like scary stories. Yep. And then what else you got on there?
That's pretty much it. Well, I mean, if you want to follow me on TikTok, it's Kyle Wright 425. That's where a lot of Bob the Demon content was posted. I worked, what was it? It was at the time, basically what it was that our warehouse that we utilized was abandoned. We really didn't know what we were doing with it, and it didn't last long, but I had the warehouse to myself when I would work and film over there, and it scared the shit out of me, so I made TikToks to kind of deal with my fear of like being in this big dark warehouse alone. So so the last time I checked, I think I've got 230K followers on there, but
that's right. You were just doing the other night.
Yeah, but I don't really post on there. I don't know what to do yet, but I hope to. So yeah. Let's see here. AJ asks, on your podcast, do you take calls? Well, we do not take calls, but we have had calls on the podcast. So yeah, it's not like a live show or anything like that. So everything is pre-recorded.
That would be kind of crazy, yeah.
On Rykerroad, it's like, all right, the Capecast, you're live. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I just love what you're doing out there.
That'd be sweet, though. Maybe one day that could be something.
If that becomes our full-time job, that we get to be radio disc jockeys. Like, dude, I joked a long time ago that if this whole like film and like music thing didn't work out for me in some way, I was just gonna move out to like Iceland to become a disc jockey. Like that was like
Fuck it. We live here now.
It's like whenever you eat popcorn, the one kernel gets stuck in your teeth. I live here now. That's super cool.
Popcorn.
All right, so let's do this, guys. Let's do 3 questions each to end the night, and then Eric will take us out with the usual intro, but in live fashion. So give us 3 good questions each, and then we can both choose our questions, or however you want to go about it. I may call one out for you and like, hey, man, check out this one, but yeah. Freedom Fry says, my dude Eric looks like the cool version of Jim Halpert. Dude, it's the truth, man.
Look, I've gotten that a lot. I don't see it.
I know.
I don't. I actually don't see it, but I get that a lot, actually. Yeah.
Demo
and speaking, don't touch me.
Let's see here. So Damo asked this question for me. He says, first bands that got me into metal, that would be Stone Sour and Slipknot. That was when I realized that you could scream and sing. I didn't even understand what screaming really was at that point because I had not been exposed to that. So, yeah. So that will be my first question. If you want to choose another one or see which one pops up.
Nothing yet.
Oh, Ian Betteridge says, not really a question, guys, but watching your videos makes my day better. So
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. We appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Let's see. Damage has a good question here. Says, what is your favorite song and name for, what is your favorite song and same for Kyle? So I would say, what's your favorite song right now? If you had to pick
favorite
one.
song right now, I would have to say, it's still, man, it's still probably going to be like that, like NF, like Intro 3, or
that's a hard one to beat. It's so good.
Or Limits, like like it's just, I don't know.
Ooh, John Martin asked a good question. First albums that you bought with your own money. What was your first physical copy that you bought?
I've actually answered this a couple times, so
I can't remember what it is.
There was actually two. I don't remember if I got them the same day.
Was it Elvis?
So I got Elvis's Christmas, and then it was Michael Jackson's History Tour.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But it was the double disc, and yeah, that was the first ones I remember buying like with my own money.
And it's Lori asked a simple question: what are we doing tomorrow for New Year's Eve? Are we staying in or going out? We're staying in.
Oh yeah, I'm staying in, but I work all weekend.
Yeah. Let's see here. That seems like a good question, but I want to give some other things a chance here. I just want to look at what we got. So, I'll answer this one. This is a YouTube one. So, Melody Turgan asks, Kyle, have you seen Stevie T? He is fantastic. It's a fantastic guitar player who makes funny videos about how to be and who makes funny videos about how to be. Oh, that's right, because it's how to be this or whatever. So it's like a Willett. So how to be.
Oh, okay.
He did how to be Slipknot. That is awesome. Yes. Stevie T is actually somebody that I've watched for a long time, and a buddy of ours that I recorded music with, we watched a video of his, and he just turned it on and was like, he's an asshole. And I went, what? I'm like, what? He's a bad guy? He's like, no, he's a great guy. Yeah. He's like, look at how he plays his guitar. Yeah. He's an asshole. Like,
I can't do that.
So I love Stevie T. He's one of the more real YouTubers that you get out there because he's a goofball, but he's also talked about like his mental health and like, you know, how he was making videos for a year and like it was really rough for him, and like, you know, he was gaining weight and was doing better. Like it's cool. So it's just awesome to see somebody kind of win for a change.
Actually, I'm going to take my thing back as far as the YouTube. I forgot that as far as like channels that I go to, it's either LA Beast or Good Mythical Morning.
Oh yeah, we watched.
That's what. Sorry guys. Yeah.
Because our favorite thing is hands down. If you guys have not watched any of Good Mythical Morning's international dart games, you've got to do it. It's so good.
And the shuffleboard.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. I think I may have answered one more than I should have or whatever, but we'll do one more each just to kind of end the night. So yeah. Let's see. The Average AF Podcast says, "What's up, guys? Love your reactions. I'm going to need a Palmer Squares Rofinol reaction, please." Well, I mean, we'll see what happens, man. So, but we're happy that you're here. So thank you so much. Let's see here.
Try to see if there's anything.
Yeah, guys, give us some more rapid questions. Maybe some yes or no questions, or like, you know, some specific questions, whatever. We got one more question each. No yes or no questions. Specific ones, so.
Stop giving them different ratios here.
Let's see here. Oh, wow. Rachel says my first tape was Appetite for Destruction. No shit.
Oh,
okay. All right. All right, Thunder. Ron, I'll answer it. So, music channel. So I do plan to try to do something. It's going to be more so kind of like my music journey if I can do it, or like maybe reviewing like some gear. But yeah, so that'll be something that I'll try to do. So, my God, Capone. 50.
Thank you.
Holy shit, thank you. Says, hey guys, love the channel. Congrats on 60K. I have 2 song requests for you, 1 rock and 1 rap for each of you. Rock Hailstorm, I Am the Fire, and rap Binary Star, Wolfman Jack. Dude.
Oh, okay.
I would say at the very least that Hailstorm, dude, Lizzie Hale is, oh my God, she is phenomenal.
Couple people at work talk about that band.
I think that if we start anything for you, it would probably be I Miss the Misery. That's how I found them, and like that's how I knew that I was like, oh my God, she's awesome. So
hell yeah.
So all right, one more question for you, and then we will bring it to a close. Apparently The Who and Lizzie Hale have a collab. Awesome. Okay.
Nothing coming through. Okay, so I saw one. How many tattoos do I have? I lost count at like 30. Now, the thing is that I don't include like my fingers as like 1, 2, 3.
It's
like
one session.
It's one, like these are one, this is one, like so like 2, but like that's one. But I think I have like 40.
Oh, really? Is it that much? No
I think
shit.
it's like 40, something like that. But some are smaller like that. They're not all like big, like chunks or anything. But
yeah, you kind of overcompensated in the aspect that I have none. But then also, but Devin just got his like hands and wrists and stuff done too.
Yeah.
So I've actually thought about like, there's a possibility. There's a possibility that I may be able to get a tattoo probably like March or April.
He's getting one.
So, but as far as like money and stuff, I would love to be able to do it. So, but yeah, all right, guys. Well, hey, this has been a good hang. Thank you for dealing with me being running on empty.
Same, dude.
I'm just exhausted, but I wouldn't trade this for anything. I'm so happy that all of you guys hung out with us and we got to be here. Just all the moderators and everybody hanging out with us, especially Mom being here and just Dad and everybody. Just guys, thank you. I think it's just the right time for you to bring this thing to a close and just do what you do, man. So let's do it.
Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. This was a great time, and we hit 60K. It's thanks to you guys. So if you liked what you saw, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. That way you never miss an upload. And watch us 2 idiots react to stuff. Comment down below if you want to see anything else. We'll get to it as soon as we can, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Adios.
Hit the button.
I'm working on it.
You're not going fast enough. That's what she said.
Give me a second.